Hello there! Welcome back to Supipara, where we are in fact with our lovable chef. What do you want me to say here? His freaking lovable chef. Everyone in school loves him.
と言われても、俺はただの料理人だからな。芸なんぞ持ち合わせてないぞ。
Fair. Where are you going to showcase your physical beauty?
いや、この前鏡を見てみて思い直した。最近なまってたからな。人様にお見せできる体じゃない。
Fair. Is that right? If you ask me, his body looked tempered. Like he could kill someone like me in a single blow. Of course.
そうだな。他にできることといえば、射撃くらいか。
Yeah.
昔はよく鉄橋の下で撃ったりしたもんだ。電車が通るタイミングに合わせて空き缶をぶち抜いたり。薬莢の数をきちんと数えないといけないから、オートの銃は大変なんだ。落ちた薬莢から足がつくこともあるしな。
Okay. That's way too dangerous. If you started firing off guns, the beauty pageant's long history would end this year.
真田、言っておくが、冗談だぞ。
Fair. It's a joke.
当たり前だ。今時のヤクザがチャカなんぞ撃つか。
Should. I didn't even want to ask if used to in the past. Anyway, it doesn't have to be right away. So, could I get you to decide on something for me?
まだ居合の話とかもあるんだが。
Huh. Good. Let's just assume projectile weapons and blades are off limits.
そんなことが決まっているのか。
Well, it's best to stay on the safe side, just in case. Unless there's rules, yeah. It's been established in law since before the beauty pageant. Also, could you tell me your cell phone number, just in case?
いいのか？俺の携帯に番号が入ってると、真田のところに朝から刑事が来たりするかもしれんぞ。
That would be concerning. What kind of shady stuff are you involved in?
冗談だ。
Go on. I will say nothing. I'd really appreciate if you crack those kinds of jokes with your family's profession.
冗談にしておけばあまり怖くないだろう。携帯はロッカーに置いてるから待ってろ。
Okay. He's less than funny jokes aside. I had free time until the custodians came up with their material, so why not go talk to the remaining girls and just be sure. On the list, be sure. Oh, cool. Now we just have to make sure that no one that's watching this gets blinded by the light. This is really tough. I tried my hardest to up until sunset, but every last girl on the list was utterly awash. In the end, I didn't get a single okay from anyone, other than my acquaintances.
お いおい、あからさまにため息つくなよ。
You're not hunting down new contestants? I don't need to be hearing that from you.
ため息の原因はあんたにも少なからずあるでしょ。
Finally, now we got the east-west duo. Ah, shit. Oh. Just thought. The east-west duo was standing there when I turned around. Going home together again today?
たまたま一緒になっただけよ。私はさっき部活が終わったとこなの。
Okay.
俺は歓迎会のことで打ち合わせだ。今さらわざわざ西園と一緒に帰らないって。
Okay. Oh, so that's it. What they were saying sounded like excuses to me. But they'd probably make a fuss if I joked about it. It probably was true that it was one big coincidence.
それより真田、お前まだリストの子たちに声かけてたのか？
Yep. Yeah, it was a total disaster though.
やっぱりダメか。
Huh. Well, we still got 5 contestants.
2、3年は自己アピールが面倒なことは知ってるもんね。見た目に自信があるだけでもダメだから二の足を踏むんだよ。
Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure I could relate to that aspect firsthand. The first years looked embarrassed when they turned me down, and it felt like they were avoiding doing anything that would make them stand out so soon after enrolling. On the other hand, there were many second and third years who practically said no way without actually saying yes or no. Of course, I got the feeling we'd have a lot more contestants if we organized a swimsuit contest or something with rules that were easier to follow.
まあ、水着を着ればいいだけだからな。何のゲームもいらないし。
Huh.
何バカなことを。水着審査なんてあったら一人も出なくなるかもしれないよ。
What do you mean? Everybody would love it.
何百人も観客がいるところに水着で出ていくなんてありえないでしょう。
God. What do you mean? I'd be amused. Nishizono stance was one of a unequivocal opposition. Just like Higishona, she seemed to have a firmer grasp of how men and women relate to each other than I expected.
そういや。
Shit. Higashona suggested subtly turned and stared intently at Nishizona.
何よ。
西園の水着姿を最後に見たのっていつかと思ってな。まだろくに胸も膨らんでなかった頃だよな。
Damn it. This is actually an interesting conversation. Please do go on.
まあ、今でも大して。
Okay.
って言って。
Higashona, scared and persist as Nishizona smacked him without mercy.
あ あんたがいらんこと言ってるからでしょ。この先何があっても東野に水着姿を見せることなんてないからね。
Damn it.
俺も別に見たかないけどな。
I see how it is.
なんだよ。
あんたマジでアホでしょ。水着姿を見たくないなんて言われてプライドが傷つかない女がいるとでも思ってんの？
Well, this is an interesting way to see it.
いつもの冗談だろ。西園にはそういうプライドはないかと思ってた。
あんたね。
Well, either way, I'm amused. Okay, I was going to excuse myself now. Take your time, you two. It looked like the sparks would start flying my way if I stuck around any longer. The beauty pageant was already causing me enough grief. Spare me from getting dragged into extra trouble.
だいたい東野は女に興味ないはずでしょ。何を偉そうに水着がどうとか言ってんのよ。
Hell if I know.
別に偉そうには言ってないだろ。俺も水着は好きだ。ちゃんと胸が膨らんでる女の子の水着姿は特に大好きだ。
What do you mean? They're totally tuning me out, aren't they? There were only a few students loitering around, but an impressive argument broke out in the middle of the streets. Maybe I should have stopped them, but those two probably found this to be fun in their own way. As their friend, I was doing them a favor by leaving them to be. Yeah. I can see. I waved to the East-West duo, making sure they didn't notice me leave. Later, see you tomorrow. Well, I'm alive. And then their pointless argument immediately turned into a full-blown incident with me, Sakura-san, and the witch dragged into the middle of it. Thanks for blinding everyone. They kind of need their eyes. Yawn. I let out a yawn and looked up at some cherry blossoms from yesterday evening. As I showed up to school an hour earlier than usual. For the second day in a row, I've been called in via email, first thing in the morning. Mom was clearly suspicious of me. Damn. I told her I have action committee work, but that only made it sound more suspicious. Damn. Now, not to mention, I was sure she had a faint realization that the person I was meeting was Sakura Ona-san. Wasn't Sakura Ona-san.
呼ばれてるんでしょ？早く行かなくていいんですか？
Yeah. Good morning. Dang, now we're gonna have the witch make this amusing.
おはようございます。今日もいい天気ですね。
Actually decent weather. It's like, let's see. Oh, no. It says that it's like, so what is the weather outside today? I'm actually questioning that. Oh. It's 72, it says on my phone that it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't tell me I have to figure out what it is in Celsius. Oh, 54 Celsius for all of you that are not in the States. Still, not that bad weather. I wouldn't mind it being a little lower either, but either way, it's some pretty freaking good weather. Or at least that's at the moment. The high might actually be like in the 80s. 80s in the 80s Fahrenheit and 61 and in this early 60s Celsius. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just make it easier for everybody, so it's not freaking confusing. Not bad weather. It's pretty fine weather. Well, man, I think this is the best time to kind of end the episode here. So, I hope all you guys have a great time and a great day too. Like, question? What the heck I'm gonna do?